what's going on, all you ghouls and ghosts out there. My name is Mike Macabre, and welcome to the graveyard. As always, if you like what you see, like, subscribe, comment, share the video, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any more of my reaction videos, Friday Night Frights, mouthing off with Mike Macabre, or whatever else I'm doing on this channel. But on tonight's episode, we have another reviews and reactions, and coming back to the channel is Michael Jackson. Yes. Michael Jackson fans, hopefully you like this one. We're going to be reacting to his song, Earth Song, live in Munich. Link to that original video will be down in the description box for viewing pleasure at your leisure. And this request comes to us by Olive Healy. Thank you again for that lovely request. As always, going into this blind with my off-the-cuff comments. If I recognize a song, I'll definitely let everybody know. I'm going to be as transparent as possible because it's very well that I have actually heard this one. I don't know. I might have. I've heard quite a few Michael Jackson tracks, and a lot of times I don't know their names. So there's a possibility I know this track. And again, like I just said, I will let everybody know. Also, if you would like to have any reactions done on the channel, please look in the description box for directions on how to go about that. But I do digress. No more ghouling around. Let's check it out. Alright, ghouls and ghosts. Michael Jackson, Earth Song, live in Munich, 1997. Look at all those people.
What about sunrise? What about rain? What about all the things that you said we were to gain?
Amazing vocals already.
Killing fears? Is there a time? What about all the things that you said was yours and mine? Did you ever stop to notice all the blood we shed before? Did you ever stop to notice this crying earth, this weeping shore? What have we done to the world?
Oh, it's a cameraman.
What about all the peace that you pledged your only son? What about flowering fields? Is there a time? What about all the dreams that you said was yours and mine? Did you ever stop to notice all the children dead from war? Did you ever stop to notice this crying earth, this weeping shore?
fall. Very moving stuff. Let me collect my thoughts and compose myself a little bit. See in the review section. All right, ghouls and ghosts. That was Michael Jackson with his live song, Earth Song in Munich. Link to that original video will be down in the description box for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. And again, this request comes to us by Olive Healy. Thank you again for that lovely, lovely request. I I wasn't expecting such a heavy song, but it was beautifully done. Love the piano parts. The performance was amazing. The set design was amazing. The lighting was amazing. The message was powerful. The imagery was powerful. Now, it didn't seem like the vocals were live. They seem they're coming from a track of some sort, which it's perfectly fine. I get it with a lot of pop groups, a lot of pop bands. They do it. I'm not knocking points off of that, especially when the performance dictates that the vocals shouldn't be live. Because from a live standpoint, I noticed he was messing with the microphone that he had quite a bit, and there was a lot of wind coming. Obviously, he had the pop shield on, but it's not a wind pop shield. Usually, when you're dealing with like a wind one, it'll have really long, like hairs almost on it. And I think it'd be very difficult for him to do the type of vocals that he does, especially when he's like dangling off of that high-rise machine there. So for the sake of the performance, I can understand why the vocals weren't live. So again, like I said, I'm not knocking that. Lyrics, he talks about killing fields. And I think given the fact that it's in Germany and he rolls up with that tank, and they're still today probably dealing with a lot of the recourse and damage and destruction from World War II. Not to mention World War One beforehand, So I understand why a lot of the people were crying. It brought me very close to tears myself. Again, it's always the innocent to die, and I've said this before. I don't get too political on this channel, but I'll talk about it here and there. I'm very anti-war, anti-police, but I don't harbor any hate for like soldiers in and of themselves, because a lot of the times they're they're doing someone else's bidding work. Now that it can be a touchy subject because a lot of, like, I can bring it back to the Nazis. Oh, I was just doing my job and murdering all these people. But there's a difference between actively setting up a system to crimes against humanity, as opposed to, like, say in this particular case, the U.S. coming into World War II and fighting the quote unquote bad guys. Not to say that atrocities didn't happen on the American side or anything like that, because I'm sure they did. I'm sure they killed innocent people too. It's just a nasty fact of war. I could go to Vietnam War and say a lot of that stuff was unnecessary, and it was. A lot of innocent people always die in war. So it's just incredible overall. I can't say that enough. I have not heard this song before. To my favorite parts, were dealing anytime that they had the piano. The drums were very strong in this piece. You can feel the bass. You can feel those tom hits. They had guitar pieces kind of as fluff and filler um, throughout it. I mean, great vocal work. Obviously it's not live, but great vocal work, and nonetheless from the track that we heard. Great performance. I mean, it had everything you could want in a live show, for sure. I couldn't imagine over 200,000 people. I don't know. Anybody knows? Please let me know in the comment section. That's 6 feet under. I would greatly appreciate it. That being said, score. No brainer for me. 5 skulls out of 5. Absolutely happy with that score for all the reasons I just stated. But I think that's going to be it for this episode of reviews and reactions. As always, if you like what you saw, like, subscribe, comment, share the video, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any more of my reaction videos, Friday Night Frights, Mouthing Off with Mike Macabre, or whatever else I'm doing on this channel. But as always, ghouls and ghosts, stay scared.